Hello, nobody watching this video. It is the Squid-Boy back at it with something you don't care about. Today I'm talking about something I found that I found was cringe. You see, the other day I was on YouTube and I saw a video by Stevie T. It was, I listened to the top 100 on Spotify until I find a rock song, and I immediately went, and you'll see why. Also, I noticed his most recent video is tribute to my grandpa, and I hope his grandpa didn't just die, cause then I'll... Now, before I show you this video and proceed to make fun of it, I need to put a little disclaimer here. Now, I am going to make fun of Stevie T's comedic style, and while I realize making fun of comedic styles is one of the most subjective and useless things you can do, I will do it anyways, because it is incredibly easy. Because you see, this guy's comedic style is like if Jim Carrey somehow had even less of a filter.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm sick of pop music.
Oh, and already like 2 seconds into the video, Stefan Raspberry is already lying. You see, in order to be sick of pop music, you actually have to listen to any of it. And judging by the fact he knows 0 of the songs on this list, he doesn't.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on to Spotify's top 100 songs, and we're not gonna leave until we hear a rock song. Like, is it too much to ask to just log on to Spotify top 100 and it's just like, yeah!
Yes, it is. That is way too much to ask. I can't tell if this is a joke, but if it's not a joke, that's not even the style of rock music that's been popular for the past 2 decades.
Okay, the #1 song on Spotify is Heat Waves by Glass Animals.
Heat waves, summer and stuff. Heat waves, summer and stuff. Heat waves, and think about you, girl. Heat waves, summer and stuff. I don't know how Stevie manages to like this song, actually.
Oh my! Can we go one frickin' Spotify video without seeing Justin? Oh, I could skip him.
That is exactly what I'm going to do first, because there's nothing really to talk about for this one, actually.
Oh, Imagine Dragons.
Come on, guys, we're at number 3, and we already have a rock band. Like, come on. That was a joke. Please don't murder me.
Yeah.
And here it is, the first of the many funny faces. And now, following his first funny face, we get his first pop rock song complete dismissal. You see, my theory is that Stevie T wrote this video in advance, planning for there to not be any rock songs in the top 100, and then when there were, he just kinda pretended like they didn't count for some reason. Now, I admit this one's like a bit of a stretch. I don't think this is a rock song, but it does illustrate how he does things further on in this video. Blah blah blah, I don't wanna get my channel deleted again, so I'm talking over the music. I can't hear it while recording, so there's no way it sounds good.
Miami.
In what world is that the word Miami? That is clearly the word mammy. It's like he's just insulting the Spanish language. Foreshadowing.
By Becky G and Carol G. Is their dad Kenny G?
Lo que no sirve que no estorbe, te metiste autogol por torpe, te quedó grande.
Well then, okay, you know, I'm willing to give Stevie T the benefit of the doubt here. You know, he probably just makes those sounds on the regular. I could see him making those sounds at a McDonald's, then getting kicked out of a McDonald's. However, it does sound a lot like he's just making fun of how the Spanish language sounds, which is kind of not cool.
This don't sound like rock to me.
And you see, this is kind of the crux of why I made this video and why his video annoys me so much. Let's listen to that again.
This don't sound like rock to me.
He says this like it's an actual criticism of the song. The song's not trying to be a rock song. Did you forget what playlist you were on? He's just shoveling out some lazy content for his stupid guitar brain audience who go, well, there's no guitar, so music bad. And just in case any of the annoying guitar brains in the audience say something stupid like, oh, you can't play things, so opinion invalid. Yes, I can. That's right, I can play the easiest Jimi Hendrix guitar lick. Checkmate. Anyways, I'm gonna start skipping around the video because I don't want to be here all day. Again, song not rock, song bad. Oh no! Stevie is listening to another song in Spanish, but don't worry, I don't think it's physically possible for him to do something stupider than he did last time.
They all sound the same.
I stand corrected, he can say something stupider. Talking over it again, you know why, don't need to explain it this.
That's not a rock drum beat.
I mean, you're not wrong, but again, not valid criticism of the song.
Oh no, not Adele.
It's so weird how he just says this because he has a guitar brain audience. He says, oh no, Adele, like, yeah, everyone hates Adele, but Adele's considered one of the best modern pop artists by like most critics. She fuses it with like gospel and blues all the time. It's weird how he just talks like this.
I love Rupert from Harry Potter. Okay, apparently Spotify is all songs.
Okay, and I thought people complaining about songs using the same chord progressions were annoying. Guys, there's 6. Calm down. But now people are complaining about songs using the same drum beat. Like, wait until Stevie T learns about boots and cats. He's really gonna lose his mind then. And also, I know I might be preaching to a brick wall right now, but you know that Latin American songs have stock rhythms, right?
Get this song is called We Don't Talk About Bruno by Carolina Gaitan, Moro Castillo, Adasa, Renny Feliz, Dian Guerrero, Stephanie Beatriz, Encanto. Oh, it's a movie.
So this guy just made a joke about how many writers there are on a song, and then he realized, oh, it's a movie song, so that's actually completely normal. And then he left the joke in the video. Why?
Okay, so they're trying to be another Let It Go or something?
This annoys me slightly. I mean, he's never heard the song before, so I'll let it pass, but Let It Go was clearly designed to be a popular pop song. We Don't Talk About Bruno has like 10 distinct parts. I don't think it was supposed to be like Let It Go. In fact, there's other songs I feel like they tried harder to make a pop hit on.
It's not rock at all. I'll shred.
Wow, that shredding was really impressive. Now play something that sounds good.
Drums and guitar? Give me one?
I mean, there is another instrument that I think is pretty important to rock music. Just saying. No real reason to say it, just, you know. And now for one of the most blatant times he just flagrantly ignores a rock song in the top 100.
Another Ed Sheeran. Hold on, there's one featuring Bring Me the Horizon. Oh, I heard about that. Let's hear that one instead.
Copyright is cringe, 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 copyright is cringe.
I'm not counting it. Not counting it. That was power pop.
Yes, the difference between power pop and rock music. You see, rock music is when distorted electric guitar. Power pop is when I need the video to be longer and I still want to complain about current music. And I know what the guitar brains in the audience are thinking. The reason it's power pop is because it has a clear pop vocal and melody in it, okay? People like this always annoy me because they think a song has to cross a completely arbitrary heaviness / I like the song enough threshold in order to be considered a rock song. The Beatles are pretty uncontroversially a rock band, and almost all of their songs include very poppy vocals and very low heaviness.
Ooh, that song's stinky.
Hey guys, watch this next part and try to pinpoint the exact moment he detects someone speaking Spanish.
Is this gonna be a Linkin Park song? Oh, this song's still on the list?
This part's pretty funny because he realizes a song that is pretty obviously a rock song is on this list at number 24, and he also realizes that that doesn't fit in with his script he had pre-planned in his mind when making this video.
Yeah, this song is a rip-off of that for sure.
He really just went, the song rip-off doesn't count, move on before you think about it too much.
Pushing P? Well, if you got closer to the toilet, you wouldn't have to as much.
What does that even mean?
Oh, Charlie Puh! Still getting turtles thrown at your knee? Charlie Puh?
Throwing that turtle on my knee.
Hey, that was actually an okay-ish joke, you know? Not the part where he said Charlie Poo, the part where he said the turtle on the knee thing. I thought that was a funny observation. I hope he doesn't ruin it within the next few seconds by immediately, turning the punchline to something unfunny.
You wanna throw turtles on my knee? You wanna throw turtles on my knee? At this point, I'm skipping past songs that don't sound like they're gonna be rock.
This is what we in the business call a real bruh moment. Because, you see, if you actually go back and you look at the songs he skipped, one of them is Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, which ends like this. Copyright cringe, copyright cringe, copyright cringe, copyright cringe, copyright cringe, copyright cringe, copyright cringe. Now granted, Stevie probably would not have counted that song because it's power pop or whatever new genre he wants to create to specifically exclude songs he doesn't like from the genre of music he's looking for in this video, but whatever. Now it's time for one of the most blatant examples of Stevie T just not counting a song for really no reason. We all know why I'm doing this right now. I like it if I didn't either. Sorry, but I still gotta do it. Sorry about this, you guys.
I cannot figure this song out.
Everything about this song is not only rock, but classic rock. It has a classic rock drum groove, classic rock bass, classic rock guitar, and classic rock style vocals. Everything about this song is a rock song. And he literally does not elaborate on why he thinks it's not a rock song. He just goes on. Again, rock isn't when distorted electric guitar. There's a lot of rock songs that don't use distortion. And so now it's time for the final song. The song that Stevie decided was the first rock song on the Spotify Top 100. Well, it's below 100, but you know that fits in his script he had in mind, so it works. You guys ready to hear it?
Is this the real life?
Yeah.
So Stevie, after rejecting so many other choices for the first rock song in the Top 100 Spotify list, chooses Bohemian Rhapsody. an opera and classical inspired pop song that has a 50-second rock section in it. And you know, I love Bohemian Rhapsody. It's better than any of the other songs that I would consider a rock song earlier in this video. However, the fact he chooses it over those songs tells so much about his goal in making this video. The reason why Queen was considered having a rock song while none of the other songs earlier were considered to be rock songs was just because Queen has seniority. They're an established band, so they get to be classified as rock because they're canonized. And you can justify the reason for the other songs not being rock and this one being rock as much as you like, but the point I'm making still stands. You see, if Green Day had written the Olivia Rodrigo or Billie Eilish song featured earlier in the video, it would have been considered a rock song, no doubt, but because they're newer artists and possibly female, they're not considered rock songs by Stevie and his guitar brain audience. Another possible reason for Stevie not counting these songs would be a more wholesome one where he just didn't like the songs and didn't want to leave the video on a sour note, and I suppose that's true. If I made a video where I was looking for a Mambo song on the Spotify Top 100 and stopped at Mambo number 5, that would be a pretty sad video in my opinion, so I suppose that's a reason. And I should definitely mention, I don't know if Stevie actually thinks in like the weird, annoying guitar brain doomer way he's portrayed in this video, because part of me thinks he's just trying to cater to that audience. He sees an opportunity for easy views, he knows the guitar brains will eat it up, and he can make an easy video. And I think that's probably what's happening actually. I mean, there's so many genres of music where if you made a video like this, you would just get clowned out of the room because it's so stupid. I mean, I'm a big fan of electric jazz music, but if I made a video watching the Spotify Top 100 until I got to an electric jazz song and I was complaining the entire way down, that would be the stupidest video anyone has ever watched, because of course electronic jazz isn't there. What it comes down to is these guitar brain individuals don't seem to understand that not all good music is rock music, and not all rock music is good music. So when rock isn't that as popular as they want, they get really butthurt and think the entire music industry is dying. These are also the same people who will complain about rock being dead, even though it's the third most popular music genre. Anyhow, I'm going to stop whining about this before I sound more like a guitar brain.